and welcome to Buck News. I'm Danielle Hensley.
And I'm Kelly with an I.
Buck News is a student-led newscast.
The news comes out every Monday and it's shown all the way until Friday for that full week.
You see the 3 student anchors on camera. Well, we have 8 people now. Anywhere from one person that does all the graphic design work. We have a producer who also writes and organizes the newscast. We have our field reporter along with a camera person. So there are a lot of different positions to fill, a lot of different skill sets that can be learned.
I would find news, connect with campus staff, and just to see what they're planning, what events are going on campus. I'm also in charge of getting a feature story every week.
Looks like we come from a full screen.
We use an online format to write the script, and we have a template, and it has our top news, what's happening, what happened.
Educational, faith-based, sports, weather. We do our research on what's happening in Charleston and what's also fun facts about CSU.
With writing, the biggest challenges are making sure the stories stay interesting. Why does it matter? Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to get involved?
Also, when you're writing the script, we have to put in our graphic for our graphic person.
Yeah, let's have you read course evaluations and Saturday visit.
So every week we meet for about half an hour right before we go and film just to go through the script, make sure all the references are correct, make sure we have who's assigned to what. We also, us anchors, do a read through the script.
Is that Bel Canto?
Yes, Bel Canto.
This Wednesday, Charleston Southern welcomes.
Anchoring is just preparation of reading over your stuff and not being awkward on camera. And that's probably the hardest thing I think anyone can do.
After a certain point, when we're almost done, we'll send a few people out and they'll start setting up for filming.
We're not doing it live. Everything gets planned, recorded, and then edited together into a final piece.
We typically film in the Whitfield Center for Christian Leadership.
You wouldn't think a location would be hard. Oh, CSU's pretty, just go film in the science building.
How's the lighting? Is there an echo for the audio? What's the background going to be besides a solid wall?
And I thought, oh, I'm gonna spend a lot of time in the office. I'm probably gonna have to go through training. And it was not that. Just got tossed into it. And I think that's been surprisingly so much easier to work with because I'm very hands-on learning.
Running audio, how to mic someone, how to wrap the cables, and how to do all the small technical parts that make the overall production, they're all learning here.
And not only does my classes help what I'm doing in Buck News, but what I'm learning in Buck News is helping me in my classes.
Watching their mind start to process what they're learning in class and what they're applying on the Buck News start to go together, and then see them understand it and take off is fantastic.
So I had the opportunity to visit a couple of different news stations, and it was really cool because what they taught me and what they said they normally do is the exact same thing that I've been doing in Buck News.
Through CSU and the Eli program, we can take a student and bring them right into Buck News and give them the full experience here before they go off into broadcast.
We have a communications department and a lot of people wanting to go into the media or broadcast industry, but I've had the opportunity through Buck News to actually get hands-on experience to know what it's going to be like in the real world. They're not teaching me for a test or anything, they're teaching me because they want me to succeed